I wanted to share with you guys the ins and outs of this law of attraction technique, how to do it, how to feel about it, because remember guys, feeling is the secret, and how to manifest more of what you want into your life. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name's Lucy, and on this channel I share all kinds of tips about personal development, spirituality, and how to become the best version of you. So if you're already into the law of attraction and manifestation, I'm sure you've come across a whole variety of law of attraction techniques. Things like scripting, vision boarding, visualization meditations, to name but a few. And everyone seems to have their favorites. Or if you haven't got your favorite yet, I encourage you to explore, to have fun, to play around with these different techniques and see which one really suits you as an individual. It's important to share from the very beginning of this video that all the law of attraction techniques, exercises are simply props, tools, methods to help you to energetically raise your vibration and become a vibrational match to the things that you want, the life that you want, the people that you want to be spending time with. Like Oprah Winfrey says, she doesn't actually use any law of attraction techniques. She just is great at becoming a vibrational match to the things that she wants. She gets ready for it mentally, energetically, spiritually, for the life that she wants. And so then the things that she wants happen for her. But for us mere mortals who may not be Oprah Winfrey level of manifestation yet, you may as well use these law of attraction techniques to help you to practice that new level of vibration daily, to a point where then you just become that. Like anything that you practice over time, it becomes a new habit, it becomes a new normal for you, and then life just has to meet you at that level. So if you're a returning subscriber to my channel, you will remember that several months ago I created a video called Everything I Wrote Down Came True, and that was about this letter. Since then, I created a second letter because I was like, well, if it worked once, let's do it again, right? And everything has come true again on this letter, except one thing, which is on its way. Like it's a growth goal, and my business has sped up a lot, so I'm confident that I'm going to hit that goal soon. So I thought, since 90% of this letter has come true and 100% of it is on its way or pretty much happening, then I thought it's a good time to share with you what I wrote on this letter, when it came true, how it came true, and most importantly, how you could create your equivalent of this to manifest more of what you want into your life. So with this letter, I wrote it in November 2019, and within a 6-month period, all of it came true. With this letter, I actually wrote the date on the back this time round because I wanted to, actually have my own reference. So it says there the 14th of May, 2020 is when I wrote this. So we're currently, as I record this now, it's the 6th of August. So what's that? About 90 days, 12 weeks. And as I said, all of this has come true except for one thing, which has sped up and is leading to that level of growth. How cool is that, by the way? We've gone from 6 months to 3 months. Maybe by 6 months, all of this will be true as well. So I'm just sharing this as a real life example, but I know the kind of questions that typically come up. Some of you say to me like, oh, exactly how long will it take? That I cannot give you an exact date on when your letter's going to come true, because all of us are different, and what you write on your letter will be different to what I've written on my letters. But if I can give you one big tip about that is, don't put a date on the things that you want to manifest. Some people say that it's good to be specific and put a date by when you're going to achieve something. If you feel like that's going to help you get more clear, then great. But if you feel like putting a date on when you want to manifest things by adds more pressure, gives you more like worry and anxiety, then definitely do not put a date that you want to manifest everything by, because all that's going to do is that energy of like worry and doubt and stress is like totally just going to block it, and you don't want to be feeling that way about the stuff in your letter. You want to feel easy, you want to feel excited, you want to feel grateful, you want to feel expectant, but like not desperate. Expectant just means that you have built up self-worth enough that when you read this, you're like, yeah, I haven't got that yet, but I deserve it and I know it's plausible and it's on its way. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that being my next level of life. Yeah, this is the way I want my life to be on a day-to-day basis, you know? And you want a yes sequence. You want to be reading this letter and going, yes, 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 rather than reading your letter and going, what if that doesn't happen? Oh my God, I really want that so badly. Oh, I really hope that happens. Oh, what if this, you know, and like, it's all about how you feel. Feeling is the secret with these letters. So let me read to you what this letter says. First of all, I addressed the letter to Abraham and Esther Hicks because this is where I picked up this method from in the first place. By the way, please excuse this ridiculous hair going on. I've just noticed it in the camera. I mean, what is going on today? But hey, I'm embracing it. Woo, it's got a life of its own. Okay, so I addressed the letter to Abraham and Esther Hicks. I will paste below in the description the link to the Abraham Hicks video that I originally picked up this method on. And so yeah, that will explain a bit more about that. But basically, you can address this letter to anyone who you feel a sort of spiritual connection to, that you feel like is there supporting you and your manifestation. So you could address it to God, you could address it to your guardian angels, to Allah, to the universe, to your spirit guides, whatever. Your ancestors, like you can address this letter to whoever you feel is waiting for you to call upon them to help you out. Because by the way, we all have energies around us who are patiently guiding us, supporting us, and would be more than happy to help you to progress with your journey. But if you don't acknowledge them and you ignore them and you don't ask them for help, they can't do much because you still have free will, okay? So I just love it. It's like, do your part, you know, take the action, work on becoming the best version of you. But since now you know, maybe it's new information to you, that you actually have a whole awesome army of positive energies that are rooting for you, you know, tap into that. Get them working for you as well. Get the energies on your side. And that is what I believe is a huge part of writing this letter. So here we go. Dear Abraham and Esther, thank you so, so much. First thing on the letter. I am now monetizing my YouTube channel and receiving checks from Google AdSense every month. When I wrote this letter, it hadn't happened yet. Within 33 days of writing this letter, my videos had gone viral and I hit monetization, and I received my first check on the 24th of July, and I'll receive my next check towards the end of August. By the way, just a little note there, any of you who are aspiring to grow YouTube, it's one of the best things I've ever done. Don't guess your way there. I followed a program that taught me absolutely every tip, technique, thing to help your videos actually get seen and discovered on YouTube, because you could be creating the best content in the world, but if no one can see it, no one will see it. And I wanted to create these videos so that people could hear it and learn from it, right? I'll put it in the description below, the link to the exact course that I followed step by step. You could watch the whole course in 2 days if you really wanted to, and be well on your way to, well, you'd know everything you'd need to know about exactly how to build a YouTube channel, and then it could start growing fast for you in the first few months if you put it all into practice. That was just a little side note. Okay, so I ticked that off on the 16th of June 2020. Then next thing on here, I just received my biggest Herbalife Nutrition royalty check ever. Okay, so some of you may know, some of you may not know, I partner with the biggest nutrition brand in the world. Awesome company, looks after us very well. You can develop up to 4 different income streams. 3 of them are like passive income streams that you just get paid every month for the work that you've done. So yeah, as soon as I wrote this, that next month, the royalty check that came through into my bank account was the biggest one in the history of my business. Super grateful once again, because my business had kind of slowed down a little bit and then it started to grow again. So I'm going to put it down to this letter. Next, I wrote, I'm constantly attracting lovely, positive people who are asking me to join my team or asking me to pay me money or both. Okay, as a businesswoman, that's what you want. That's the dream, to be able to just, you know, have people inquiring, have people, you know, valuing what I do, what I can provide them with, to help them for money. And I'm happy to say that now I always have a steady stream of people in my inbox inquiring to work with me, inquiring to pay me money, inquiring to join my team. So it's very exciting. And honestly, guys, I'm so glad that you're giving me this opportunity to revisit this letter since May, because, like, this is so true. It's never been more true, and I'm so grateful. Okay, so now we've reached the point in the letter where I've reached the one where it hasn't quite yet finalized, but we're well on the way. So this is kind of all connected to what I've told you about briefly about my businesses, that partnering with the biggest nutrition brand in the world, the way to develop more passive residual income is by training and mentoring more people to start their own businesses with the company. And then I get paid by the company every single month as a thank you for having helped all of these people to start up and be successful in their own right. So my vision is that I help 800 people to be able to start up their own businesses with this company. And so far, I've helped 176. So when I wrote this letter, I had helped 126. Oh my God. I had helped 126. I remember writing it on my board where I track my business. 3 months later, I now have exactly 50 more people in my international team of entrepreneurs who I've helped to start up their business. To give you guys a reference point, that is much faster growth than what I was experiencing before. So I'm so excited because I can see that maybe in 6 to 12 months from now, this could come true. This will come true because it's inevitable. I wrote it on my letter and these things come true, right? Can you see, by the way, how certain my belief is about the fact that these letters come true? That's a big part of this. If you are like approaching this whole technique going like, yeah, maybe I will, I don't know, what if it doesn't? Ooh, what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? Then, you know, it's all about the feeling. Feeling is the secret. Type that in the comments. Let's get everybody to remember that. Feeling is the secret. Okay, we've got 2 more things on this letter, and then I'm going to wrap up the video by sharing with you what you to do with your letter once you've written it. So the last 2 things here I've got is my skin is clearer and healthier than ever. The skin under my eyes is bright and tight and energized. So this was because I wanted more flawless skin, and because you know, one of my sort of things that I've been self-conscious about in the past is having like really puffy skin under my eyes. And so I was like, let's throw that on there and just see what kind of, you know, physical manifestations I can manifest. Not just business, not just, you know, financial and abundance, but like physical changes. I mean, some of you know that I, on a previous letter, said that my boobs have grown to a size 32C, and when I wrote that I was a 32B. I have now grown to a 32C. I feel very consciously aware of the fact that my boobs are in this video, but it happened, guys. It happened, and I forgot that I even wrote this, and then I went back and checked the letter and I was like, oh my God, when I got back from the bra shop and I had to buy a bunch of 32C bras instead of my usual 32B bras. So I was like, well, if that worked, let's do the skin, let's do the eye bags, let's do the whole lot. So my skin definitely is cleaner and clearer than ever. Yeah. And the final thing that I wrote on here is my content is continuing to go viral to a growing audience of positive, supportive, open-minded people. tick. Those of you guys who've been following me, subscribed to me for the last few months, thank you so much. Go on here, you do your own crazy thing. Yeah, it's so lovely to see in the comments when you guys, like, it really, honestly, I can't put into words how much it means when some of you really like make the effort to type a comment of support in the comment section. You know, I love that some of you are going like, whoa, I came to your channel the other week and you were up to 7,000 and look at all the growth you've had. And thank you for being part of that growth with me. Everyone who watches my videos, everyone who gives the video a thumbs up, everyone who subscribes and rings the bell, it pushes the videos to more people. The algorithm like can see then that people are interested in the video, and then so it shows the video to more people, so more people discover my content. So guys, all I can say is thank you for being part of the growth. Every single one of you has helped to contribute to that. When it comes to you writing your letter, you can clearly, hopefully this example has shown you that you can really take your pick of any different areas in your life that you want to improve, whether it's your physical health, whether it's your mental health, whether it's your financial health, whether it's your relationship health, whether it's business growth, like any of these things, you can write them on your letter. Hopefully by me actually keeping it totally transparent and reading out loud to you what I've written, it gives you an idea of like the way I write it. I don't just say like, thank you so much for YouTube growth. Thank you so much for business growth. Thank you so much for this many pounds. Like, I make it a bit more human than that. I make it a bit more conversational than that, because once you've written your letter, I want you to go back and read this letter out loud to yourself twice a day, minimum. You can do it more if you want, but I would say like definitely make sure to do it as soon as you wake up in the morning, and just before you go to bed, you sit in bed, you read your letter, you can place your hand on your heart. You can read it in your head if you are self-conscious of people hearing you. Don't worry. You can whisper it to yourself, but just get into that place. This is your cozy little safe space. Fill up your body with all of this feeling of gratitude and excitement, because when I look at my letter, it excites me. It freaking lights me up. It is all of the stuff that I'm excited about unfolding in my life. So that's what your letter should trigger for you, okay? You want it to spark that vibration, those feelings. And I think that's it. Feeling is the secret, because I'm feeling like that at least twice a day, first thing in the morning to set my vibe, and last thing at night, just before I go into sleep mode, right? I think that's what it's done, and it's really helped to reprogram my subconscious mind. It's helped me to consistently feel excited, good, and looking forward to the future and imagining my life like that at least twice a day, every single day. So, you know, just like all law of attraction techniques, that's what it's all about, really. And as often as you can be at that vibration throughout the rest of the day, of course, even better. Another common question I get asked at this point is, how long do you need to read your letter out loud for? Well, judging by my success, this one I read out loud for about 30 days. Then I honestly just got bored of reading it and I forgot about it. But that's probably quite a useful thing to do, is to just be like, okay, I'm done with it now. It's done. And so it is. It's on its way. And then you just put it like at the bottom of a drawer in your bedside table, or on your bookshelf, or something, somewhere that you'll find it in the next couple of months. I just want to encourage you to not like be all, you know, oh, you know, when is it gonna come and how do you forget about it? Like, just question, right, about like, should you or should you not take action towards your goals? I say absolutely yes, because it adds to your belief that you're moving forwards. If you're just sat at home taking no action towards your goals, taking no action towards, you know, adding more money into your bank account this month than last month, then it can cause you to feel doubt. It can cause you to feel like, well, what if it doesn't happen? Why should it happen, right? Whereas if you're like putting your head on the pillow every night going, yeah, you know what? I'm living my fullest potential. I'm giving life 100% of me. I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone, stretching myself, strengthening my spirit. I'm wearing this lifetime out, and I'm having fun, and I'm seizing new opportunities. Like, that's all going to add to your belief in yourself. You need a belief in the universe. You need a belief that law of attraction works. You also need a belief in yourself. And I believe that comes from giving life 100% of your fullest potential. When you've got these two things rocking and rolling, and you're fully believing and trusting in the universe, and you're fully believing and trusting in yourself, whoa, I feel like I've just had a whole new realization. That is the key. That is the secret. You can't just believe in the universe but actually not believe in you, because then you'll maybe see all of this proof in other people's lives but then think, but what if it doesn't happen for me? But what if I can't sustain it? But what if I mess it up? But what if I don't manifest things or lose out? Or, work on both. Fill up you. Love on you. And the best way to build up that self-trust, self-love, self-discipline... Ooh, I look like I'm embracing myself, but I was just scratching my back. Let's give myself a hug. Okay, go on, give yourself a hug. On the subject of, I just subconsciously started hugging myself when I was talking about self-love and self-belief. Let's all give ourselves a hug right now. So over the next few days, I'm going to be working on creating 2 programs that are going to be helping you with these 2 areas of your mind, to reprogram your mind towards feeling utterly in love with yourself, and to getting rid of that always mantra of waking up, being critical, complaining about yourself, giving yourself a hard time. Let's just stop that, shall we? What if you were just kind to yourself all of the time? What if you were your own supportive best friend? Wouldn't you love there to be a way where you could give yourself a break permanently and just be kind and loving, and then watch more blessings come your way? And wouldn't you also love a way to be able to think about what it is that you want in your future, and for no doubts to pop into your mind for you to just be like, yeah, that's unfolding and I can't wait and I'm excited, and let's enjoy the journey while in the meantime. So once those programs are created, click the link in the description below. You will see the links available to each one. Take your pick or get both or whatever. It's up to you. And I feel like that's a powerful way for me to be able to give you 10 times more value than I even can on these YouTube videos. So guys, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up. Before you go, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss one of my videos, and so that the algorithm can show this video to more like-minded people, and we can create an even bigger, more epic law of attraction community here on YouTube. I've also got a free Facebook community if you want to join that. Got loads of like-minded, powerful people there that you can meet, that you can manifest with, all together from all around the world. See you on my next video. Until next time, bye.